Now is Congressman Gerry Connolly from Virginia. He's a senior member of the House Oversight and Government Reform Committee that questioned now former Secret Service Director Julia Pierson yesterday. Congressman Connolly, thanks for being here tonight. So,
great to be with you, Steve.
Apparently, Julia Pierson, in resigning today, is citing that difficult hearing she had before your committee yesterday, saying it did difficult hearing for her. What specifically did you hear from her yesterday, or did you not hear from her yesterday, that you consider particularly troubling?
First of all, I want to say I think she is a very committed person. She's got a 31-year career. She's put herself on the line, and I think she's a dedicated public servant. Having said all of that, I'm not sure she's the right person for leading the agency in a time of crisis. She gave no evidence whatsoever of a sense of sort of anger and outrage at what's happened. She conveyed nothing but a flat, monotone kind of approach to every issue that was addressed. And in public and in closed session, frankly, she failed to reveal the incident down in Atlanta where an armed individual got on the elevator with the President of the United States. And that's just a jaw-dropping development, and she never mentioned it. And I'm afraid that was maybe the coup de grace for her. When you withhold information, whether inadvertently or deliberately, from Congress, when you're under oath at a hearing, you are committing a very serious offense that's only bound to just evaporate confidence.
And I take that point, and I certainly understand why you and others were so upset with her testimony yesterday. But I guess when you look at that intro that we just put together there, the reason she has her job in the first place was this scandal, this embarrassment, right. What happened with the Secret Service in Columbia 2 years ago. She has her job because that happened. It's time to put somebody new in there to clean this all up. Now she's losing her job because another scandal, another huge embarrassment, huge, basically risk that the Secret Service is apparently exposing the president to. Is there really any reason to believe that changing the director is going to solve the very real practical issues that bedevil the Secret Service right now?
No. I think you're asking exactly the right question. We've got to look at the whole culture. We've got to look at the structure and the mission of the agency. We've got to look at how personnel are distributed throughout the agency. We've got to look at clarity of mission. If you go on their website, you see kind of a mishmash of missions and protection of the president, the first family, and other elected leaders of our government kind of is grafted onto their original mission on their own website. And I think things have evolved. I think we have to be very careful in looking at what is it we want the Secret Service to be doing, what is the priority for them. And I would argue protection and related investigations with respect to that protection, frankly, trumps counterfeit missions and other missions of their past.
Congressman, has something gone wrong, in your opinion, at the Secret Service in the last couple of years, something that makes these lapses and these breakdowns more frequent, more glaring, or is this something that's been going on for years and we're just finding out about right now?
You know, it's awfully hard to tell. I honor the Secret Service. I think you've got, 1,300 men and women who are willing to put their bodies in the line of fire to protect the officials they're hired to guard, and we honor that, and we've seen that in many, many situations, all too many, frankly, in my lifetime. But having said that, there's a management structure, there's a culture that has led to some very slipshod methods, that has allowed some behavior that is clearly not acceptable, not appropriate, and has, by doing that, frankly, put the protection of their charges at risk.
Well, how safe is the president right now?
I'm sorry?
How safe is the president right now?
Well, had Mr. Gonzalez had a different kind of weapon, a gun or semi-automatic or whatever, and managed to get through to the White House the way he did, and had the first family been in the White House, I'd have to say to you they weren't very safe at all. So we cannot rest easy that just with a change in management, the first family is safe and secure tonight. I am very concerned, as are my colleagues on both sides of the aisle, because these incidents have eroded confidence in the competence of the Secret Service to fulfill its mission.
All right, Congressman Gerry Connolly from Virginia. really appreciate you taking the time and talking with us tonight about
My
this.
pleasure.